Less than a year ago, I was literally unrecognizable. I was so insecure. I felt like I had absolutely no purpose. I had no glow, and I was just overall really unhappy with myself, as you guys can see from these pictures. But I was able to manifest a literal physical appearance change. Like, I got no work done. I was doing nothing different to my physical. It all happened through mindset and manifestation. I kid you not. And in this video, I'm going to be telling you guys more about my story and where I was at to the shift that happened, literal identity, mindset, manifestation shift that happened, which in turn led to me looking like this now and living the life I do now and basically becoming my own dream girl. So if you want to learn more about my story and also learn how to manifest a physical appearance change and become your own dream girl, then go ahead and keep on watching. So I want to tell you guys where I was at when I was looking like this, because a lot of people will say that like I was lazy during this time or I wasn't putting in the work during this time. But the truth is that during this time, I was working out more than I did right now. I would literally work out like 5 times a week, lift super heavy as I could. I would diet extremely. Like, I would do protein diets and try to intake a lot of protein to like get gains. And I was super strict with myself. Like, I actually didn't really have cheat days. I tried to eat healthy, and like I said, I would work out a lot. Also during this time, I literally worked a 9 to 5. I would go to work every single day. Now I do not have a job. I literally get to dance all day, and I'm financially abundant and thriving, and I will tell you guys how I also did this in this video. But that's basically where I was at right here. I was also in a long-term relationship, and I kind of like, I was in love with this person, but I would pour a lot more into this person than I would into myself. And I wouldn't say that this person is a bad person, but like, they weren't helping me grow, and they weren't helping me become a better self. And that's basically where I was at within all these pictures and why I look like that. Just made a video on how a breakup can literally be the worst thing to the best thing, but the breakup was kind of what was the catalyst for me deciding to like completely change my life, because I did go through a breakup and I realized that this person wasn't going to be the person I thought, and I had already like imagined myself being safe or like having a secure future with this person. But when I broke up with them, or when we broke up, that kind of went out the window, and I kind of literally went crazy for a few weeks, like not knowing what to do with my life. And I also just like, there was other girls involved, and I just felt super insecure, and I felt like ugly, and like, and I just was really at like a low spot. But instead of like digging myself into the rabbit hole and crying more and just becoming more insecure and uglier, I literally decided to visualize my best self and become her. And when I say I manifested a physical appearance change, I literally mean that, because it was within this moment where I literally sat down and visualized. I kid you not, I had this one day where I was absolutely going crazy. I like flipped my bed over. I was like crying so much. But in that moment, I don't know what it was within me. I think it was like my higher self or something that was like, nope, Angel, you literally are going to become your best self, and you have no choice. And I need to know what this person's going to look like so I can find ways to start becoming her. And that's literally what manifesting is. It's internally shifting to a degree where the outside doesn't matter anymore. When you internally shift within, then the outside has no choice but to reflect what you are inside, because the universe only magnifies what you are within, and the universe cannot give you what you aren't already. So what I did during this crazy day I had was I literally sat down and meditated. I guess I meditate a lot, and I am a big advocate of meditating, but I literally meditated, and I closed my eyes, and I saw myself at my best self. And this is why I'm saying that if you want to manifest a physical appearance change, or if you want to manifest anything, you need to sit down and visualize you. So I literally sat down and I was imagining what I looked like. I imagined how long my hair was. I literally had darker hair during this time, and I imagined myself with long blonde hair. I kid you not, you have to go down to the specifics of it. I imagined how my body looked. I said I was going to be skinny and toned abs, and I would have a cute little booty. And I imagined what I did on a day-to-day basis. I imagined that I wasn't going to work anymore, that I would wake up and I would get to dance, and that I would go to Pilates, and I would eat healthy. And like, I just literally imagined a life of my dreams. And I also imagined myself living it, because sometimes you can imagine like the life of your dream, but you can't imagine yourself living it. Like, you'll see other girls living it and you're like, oh my gosh, that's the life I want, but you can't see yourself doing it because the version of you right now isn't capable of living that life. Like, how are you going to like live this life if you have to go to work every day? You can't. So I literally imagined a version of myself that didn't have to go to work every day. I was like, okay, well, you know, like, and it starts literally from breaking it down. Like, if I want to dance every single morning, then I can't have a job. Then what am I going to do now? If I want to have long blonde hair, then how am I going to achieve that look? If I want to be skinny, then how am I going to achieve this look? But like, you see, it was the visualization that really caused the shift, because like I said before, I used to work out every single day. I used to diet extremely heavy, but I had never seen myself. I had never visualized myself being my best self. And that's why I was never able to be my best self, never able to get hotter, never able to be skinnier, never able to shift, because I was still identifying with an insecure, low self-esteem version of myself. So it was this moment where I was literally breaking down, where I felt like I hit rock bottom, where I visualized myself becoming her, that allowed me to become her. Like, you can literally diet all you want, you can work out all you want, but unless you are able to visualize and feel what it is to be you at your prettiest, at your hottest, at your skinniest, at your richest, then you won't ever be able to be her. Because like I said, for years I used to work out, I used to diet, I used to work as hard as I could to make money, and I was never able to become her. It was until this moment where I broke down and visualized it. And so if you want to manifest a physical appearance change, a change in your life, anything, you literally need to, no matter how long it takes. Like, I kid you not, this day, I was kind of crazy, and I visualized myself for like 4 hours because I was just crying all day and like breaking down. But if you have to sit down for 1 hour, for 2 hours, for 3 hours, for 4 hours, for however long it takes for you to see yourself, you have to literally see yourself. Like, when I wake up, what do I look like? What do I look like in the morning? What does my hair look like? What do my eyebrows look like? What is my style? What do I wear on a day-to-day basis? Like, am I wearing designer? Do I have jewelry on? Like, what car am I driving? Like, all these details are so important in the visualization process, because if you are not able to see yourself fully, you can't see yourself at all. If you can't see yourself fully, you can't see yourself at all. So this literal visualization moment changed my life, because from that day forward, I had something to look towards. And I had already identified as her. Even though I was still fat, even though my hair was short, even though I wasn't cute, like, in my eyes yet, I think I've always been cute. Like, looking back now, I'm like, I love her, and I love all the versions of myself. But like, even though physically I wasn't the it girl that I wanted to be yet, like, I had already mentally established that I could become this it girl. And so I started identifying with her, because I was like, I have all the potential, I have all the capacity to be her. And when you identify with your highest best self, then your intuition starts guiding you towards it. So then my intuition literally led me to like meet this girl, which ended up like bringing me to her dance class and led me to like start dancing every day. And then here I met this other person, and then like I met a connection. So like, my intuition and the universe literally started bringing people towards me that started giving me this life that I visualized. But it all started with me identifying and having this moment of visualization. So if you want to manifest an appearance change, life change, anything, you literally need to visualize it to the full capacity, to the full degree, because no amount of action is going to get you that. Like I said, I used to work out, I used to work every day. It wasn't until I identified with my highest self that the universe, like, it's so easy. The truth is that it's easier than you think it is, because all you have to do is identify, and then the universe will bring it to you. The universe is going to bring the people necessary into your life. Right after this, I met like the guy I'm dating right now, which has helped me grow tremendously. He's literally changed my life in ways I can't even like talk about without crying, because he's like the best human I've ever met, and he just makes me become my best self every single day, and I'm so grateful for him. And it's like the universe brought him to me, and the universe brought me my dance friends, and like all the opportunities I have, like to model now and all these things. Like, I didn't even have to go out into the world. For years, I had been trying to model when I was like with my ex and feeling low self-esteem, and I was never able to like get into any agencies. But as soon as I like shifted my mindset, like the modeling, the first one I reached out to talked to me back. Like, it all happens so easily once you identify with your best self, once you really see her. So if you like get anything from this video, it's that you need to break down, or not break down, but you need to have that moment where you just visualize yourself for 4 hours, for a whole day, where you just sit down and see yourself at your best, with the hair you want, with the car you want, with the things you want. Because you can want all these things and see other people like in the car of your dream or in the house of your dreams, but if you can't see yourself in it, you'll never have it. Like, it's different when you like see yourself, like yourself driving that car versus you see other people driving that car and you're like, wow, I really wish I had that life. I really wish I could drive that car. The truth is that the old version of me couldn't be passenger princess in a Lambo because I didn't look like I belonged there, and I had to become her, and then I was able to be her, you know? So I don't know why I'm so emotional, but like I am, because I just feel like everybody makes it seem like it's so much harder than it really is. And the truth is that you can have everything you want. Like, you are a God expression. You are a God source. God lives within you. And we all have the capacity to become our best self. And the world and society and the whole entire world, like, basically, is always trying to make you small. It's always trying to make you feel like it's so hard, like you can't achieve your dreams, like you can't be your dream girl, like everybody can do it except for you. But the truth is, you can do it. But it starts with believing you can, with seeing yourself. You can't believe it until you see it. And that's why visualization is so important, because you won't be able to believe that you can be her until you see her. So sit down and see her. Sit down and see yourself with that skinny body. If you are skinnier, your face is going to change too. Your face will get slimmer. Like, all these things change, and you need to see yourself being that version, like, with all the changes. And then the universe will align everything to you. And in no time, you'll look back and see that you completely changed. Like, after 6 months, I didn't even realize how much I had changed, but I was looking at old pictures of myself, and without trying, I literally stopped going to the gym as much. I stopped caring about my diet as much. I was just like living in the present, and I looked back and I was like, oh my gosh, like, I changed so much, and I didn't even realize it because it's so crazy. It's literally manifestation. And yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys this little story to inspire you guys, because we can all do it. We're in the world where magic exists, and you are the magic. And so go out there and create everything you want, from your physical appearance to your dream life to everything. I believe in you guys, and I love you guys so much. Thank you for supporting me on this beautiful YouTube journey that I embarked in. I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye bye.